Reclaim your throne.
So guys, we got a couple of videos for you, and my time is very limited right now because my hard drive or SD card on my camera is running out. So let's get right into it.
I just think it's funny how the tables have turned. It used to be men with such high standards of what they...
What standards? What standards are men hurt by? Y'all don't want men. Y'all don't want guys. Y'all want play toys. Y'all want shit to play with on your time. Y'all.
So we have a woman speaking truth. The first woman was talking about, oh, it used to be men who had really high standards, bro. Men have not really had high standards throughout history. I mean, even if you go back and look at some old photos, even within your own family, go back and look at some old photos of the women that your forefathers were cuffing. It wasn't like they were lookers or they were, Victoria's Secret models. Men's standards have not changed. What happened was we pretty much asked for the bare minimum. Be a woman, be feminine, be fit, be friendly, be a good person. That's really all that men have been asking. And now women, I don't know, they're projecting and think that, oh, men have these unachievable standards and beauty standards, and they set the beauty fit standards. I mean, it's just hogwash. It's straight BS. Okay, if men set the beauty standards, then there would be no obese women. So that's how you know, or on obese women on magazines, on billboards, on Sports Illustrated. That's how you know that men do not set the beauty standard, at least anymore. Okay, it has shifted, and the women are now talking about they have all these standards now to fight back against the patriarchy. And in reality, it's like their standards are mad superficial, which they claim that men were so superficial and they had high standards. But then when you ask a woman what her standards are, all of it is material.
Y'all want a machine that works for you. Y'all want a father figure, someone who takes care of all your shit so that you don't have responsibility, so that you don't take accountability, so that you don't have to grow up. You don't want a relationship, nor do you want a man. You want to be worshipped 24/7. You want to take and not give anything. That's what guys are upset about. The fact that a lot of us just want to use them, play with their emotions, treat them like fucking pawns. Only be with them if they can give you some material shit.
And yes, they're definitely playing with you, playing with your emotions, playing with your time, playing on your phone, setting up dates, flaking. I think that's the biggest issue. Okay, if you don't want to deal with a dude, fine, ghost him, do whatever you got to do. But if you're going back and forth and y'all are setting a date, and then about time the date and time come, you're nowhere to be found, I find that highly disrespectful.
You're making it seem like we're leveling up. You're making it seem like we're leveling up. We're bossing up and they're intimidated by it. Some guys are, but most of them?
No. Like I said, no man on this planet is intimidated by a woman unless it is his mama, okay? And he's like in the third grade or something. Men are not intimidated by women. What is there to be intimidated about? Maybe when it comes to, I guess, approach anxiety. Oh, she's so bad, I'm scared to approach. That could be something, but it's not about, oh, you got money, so now I'm intimidated, or you got these super high standards. No, it's more of the fear of being rejected. It's not about, oh, I'm scared and it's intimidating. Like I can't be with her because she's this strong, powerful woman. No, it's just that guys are not approaching because every time they approach, then they get disrespected. They get called names. They get called creeps.
They're not intimidated by shit. They're annoyed and they're tired of it.
I just think it's funny how the tables have
turned. So that is crazy. All right, guys. So let's get into the final video. This is a post-wall woman, and it looks like she got a car seat in the back. So she's got a kid, and she is crying because reality just hit her. And, she's realizing that life is hard without a man. So let's watch.
But I'm 46 years old. And while I'm getting ready for surgery and everything, it dawned on me. Hold on. I'm sorry. It dawned on me that I'm 46 years old.
Woo! 46 years old. And honestly, I mean, she looks old, absolutely, but it looked like she got some thighs. It looked like she got some body, yada yada. But the age, the forehead wrinkles, the car seat in the back. I mean, she was strong and independent for 46 years and just now realizing it. I mean, these women don't realize, you know, how much they need a man until they about hitting 50. So yes, the wall starts at like 32 or whatever y'all want to call it, but they still are living their best life and feel like everything is golden up until they hit their late 40s. I'm telling you that right now, especially if she looks like any type of decent, which this woman is kind of decent. Okay. I mean, she's not spectacular. She's pretty average. I mean, but I mean, she looks like a good smash. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't have a husband to take care of me. I don't have a husband to help me.
Yo, Shorty is about to choke up. You got a child. Where's the husband? And it looks like a recent child too. If that car, you got a car seat in the back, you got a recent child. Why couldn't you make it work with that man? Oh, because she was still thinking like a little girl, even into her late 40s. This is, you can't make it up.
Get ready. Being single and 46 sucks.
Wow, you know when she is, you know this is real raw emotion, and she's pondering why she's single. You know this is real because she took that pause, that moment of silence to reflect on all the bad mating decisions that she made, all the good guys that she passed up, all the guys who tried to get her number in her youth. She said, you too ugly, or you too short, or you too black, or you too light, or whatever it was that she likes and didn't like. All the good guys, all the guys she friend zoned, she's now thinking back and like, dang, he was a good guy. Now he's married. The good guys get married young, okay? That's the reality of the situation. Whatever else is out here, I mean, you know, either they were not ever really that successful with women, or they're here for a good time, not a long time. You know, they way up, they feel blessed.
That's it. It just sucks. And I'm fucking tired. This is my reality, and those stories are the shit that's available, because all the good men have gotten married in their 20s and 30s.
Yep, like I said, I mean, we love to see it over here. We're over here. We don't feel sorry for them. We don't feel bad for them. I guarantee. How old? She's 46. Hold on. Let's put in the body count formula. I'm going to give her 3 good relationships. I'll give her 3 relationships that lasted at least 5 years. So we'll take off 5 years. 46. Y'all see, I'm putting in the body count formula. Minus 18. Boom. That's already 28. Promiscuity level, she already got a kid. I'm going to give her a mean 5. So this is how many bodies she got. 140. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's go ask her. Let's go to her TikTok. Let's ask, yo, how many bodies you got? Bruh, that's why we don't feel sorry. This right here.
Because they're good men.
And she's now realizing that, yes, the good men commit. And a lot of women are commitment phobic. Like once you're a man and you start saying, yo, I want to lock it down with this one. Like she's my type. She's everything that I like. Let's get married. I just want to get married. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. The woman like, no, I'm too young. I'm too fine. I got more time. And once you reject a man once, he ain't coming back. Like if a man proposes to you and you say no, the relationship is over. Okay? And any man who stays after getting rejected after proposing to a woman is, I mean, he's just dumb. He's a simp.
So, but this is my reality, not anybody else's. Yeah, that's all.
All right, guys. So y'all saw that. You see what is happening to these post-wall women. She has hit her epiphany phase a lot later in life than the woman that we did a story on yesterday, where she hit her epiphany phase like that. Like literally, she caught 45 bodies at 18. Then she hit her epiphany stage. Okay. This is hilarious. This is the fate of a lot of these modern women out here today. And guys, don't be one of these Captain Save a Chick, Captain Save a Hoe. Don't do it. Do not do it. I'm telling you right now. Let her suffer in silence. If you want to make her a girlfriend, long-term girlfriend, that's fine. But never, never, ever cuff a chick like this, because you already know she been papped out. So anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send a relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking digging with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Reclaim your throne.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne. So guys, we chilling. Obviously, hairline looking crazy. I ain't got my hair cut in a minute. But I wanted to go live on this topic, dog, because... And let me know if there's any echo in the background. Like, obviously, there's going to be a little reverb because I don't have my carpet in here right now because I'm cleaning that. But guys, I'm reading all chats. They don't have to be super chats. We're not monetized yet, so we don't have super chats coming in yet. I think we need about 300 something watch hours, but we're going to talk about NBA or NLE Choppa, rather. NLE Choppa and his relationship with Marissa Dene. Now, if you guys don't know anything about Marissa Dene, for one, I actually saw that she was with what's his name? Damn, what's that boy name? Almighty J. YNB or YN, is it YNW? Nah, it's the YBN Almighty J. Yeah. So she dated YBN Almighty J. And, you know, obviously she's a industry thought. She's pretty much getting ran through by rappers, okay? And she thought that NLE Choppa was her end game, okay? But NLE Choppa actually kept it a buck with her. He actually kept it a buck with her. And I'm going to tell you how. He told her straight up that I am going to be polygynous. Now, in the video, he said polygamy. He was speaking of polygamy. But polygamy is the wrong term. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying it, I know it's polygamy or however you want to pronounce it. But when you say polygamy, you're using the wrong term, and men need to stop doing this shit. It actually pisses me off. It's like using the wrong day or the wrong there. Okay, you got there, and you're mispronouncing or misusing the word polygamy, which is pronounced polygamy, okay? Because they think that they are describing a polygamous relationship, but in all actuality, what he is trying to practice is polygyny, okay? polygyny, okay? Because polygamy allows for the women to sleep around as well. Polygamy is an open relationship. Polygamy is an open relationship. And this is where people get it messed up because they say I'm polyamorous, I'm an open relationship. No, polyamorous means you're in an open relationship where the people are basically bisexual or pansexual. They'll have sex with anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, a fucking transformer, I ain't gonna say no dog, but you get the point. They have complete fluid sexuality. So that's polyamory. Polygamy is when the man and the woman are heterosexual, but they're in an open relationship. All right? Meaning they're having intercourse with multiple different people. Now, let me know, guys, if the echo is too bad. Let me know if the echo is too bad. But polygyny or polygyny is when the man is only open and the woman is closed on her side. So y'all need to stop saying polygamy. It's not fucking polygamy. You guys keep saying, oh, I want to be in a polygamous relationship. No, you don't. That means the woman is open too. It's polygyny. Polygyny. Okay, say it with me. Everybody in the class, say it. Polygyny. Stop saying polygamy. Stop saying polygamy. You're confusing people. And people who are actually poly are like, if they're smart, if they've actually looked into it, they're like, these people are dumb. Okay. Shout out to Naking Her Crazy with the fire emoji. Shout out to Key. He says for the algo. Shout out to Key again. He said, what is it called if a relationship is open only on the man's part? Okay, yeah, so that's polygyny, and it's spelled Polygyny. I'm pretty sure. Polygyny. Yeah. Okay, so let me just make sure I got that. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Polygyny is when it's open on the man's side. Polygamy is when it's open on both sides. We don't support polygamy. Okay? We don't support polygamy. No, we don't. No, we don't. We only support polygyny. Okay? So I'm glad that we got that straight. Hopefully NLE Choppa sees this video so he can correct his verbiage because he's wrong in pronouncing what relationship status he's actually trying to practice. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to break down Marissa Danae's tears, her waterworks, which I have already done a video on, which is going to drop later. But I want to break down both sides on this live because Marissa Danae is trying to make it seem like NLE Choppa's a cheater, and he's not. Okay? And he's not. Okay? He was practicing polygyny. The issue is he pronounced it wrong to her, but he explained what he wanted from the relationship, but he just pronounced it wrong. He used the wrong word. He used the wrong enunciation. Okay, which is an honest mistake because a lot of people make this mistake. So I'm not mad at him for using the wrong language. Shout out to Key. He says, if you have time, are you able to explain how to convince your girlfriend to be open to a polygamy relationship after you're a high value man? Okay, yeah, we can talk about that too. Just remind me later in the broadcast. We could speak up on that. Oh yeah, we can speak up on that. We can speak up on that because it's it's very possible. A lot of women do. I mean, it's possible temporarily with women. I'll say that because most women cannot handle it. Their heart is going to be fucking broken. It's going to be shattered into 1,000 pieces. So I'm not saying to lie, but that's the only thing that really can work long term if you're a 100% no mistakes great liar. I'm just telling you that right now. Are there some guys who can pull it off? You know, maybe 1 in 100, maybe half a nigga can pull it off. But I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to polygyny, unless you are in a third world country, in the West, it's damn near impossible. It's damn near impossible. But it is possible with the right amount of money, with the right leverage and all that kind of stuff. But it is a very difficult thing to do. It is not easy. Okay? It is not easy at all. So let's get into it. So here is NLE Choppa's baby mama, Marissa Dene. And we're going to listen to her waterworks, and then we're going to get into her Instagram, because that's really what exposes all these women.
I have given myself to one man.
Okay. Like I said in my video earlier, she said, I have given myself. No, baby girl, it's given. I have given myself to one man, and that's cap. That's cap. She has not just given herself to one man. That's a lie. She is a 26 going on 27-year-old woman. If we put in the body count formula, let's do it. Let's put in the body count formula. She's 26, okay? And I've seen some people saying she's 27. So let's just say 27 minus 18 equals 9. Now, NLE Choppa is 19. So when the fuck did she meet him? Why aren't we saying that she's a predator? Why is nobody saying, oh my God, these predatory women, they're trying to get men who are straight out of high school? Oh yeah, they're looking for those men. If he's a fucking success, if he's a home run, if he's a Hail Mary, this was her Hail Mary. NLE Choppa was her Hail Mary. That was her last chance to be a rapper, baby daddy, what type shit. So we got 9 years that she's been sexually active, and she probably started before then. But we just gonna say, give her the benefit of the doubt and say she started having sex at 18. Now let's go to her Instagram. This is how you determine, and people keep questioning me on the body count formula. This is how you determine the promiscuity of the woman. Go to her Instagram. Go to her Instagram. Guys, this right here, you have your cleavage out. Damn, why I keep doing that? She has her cleavage out. I mean, that's supposed to be for your man. No wonder he dumped you. And women think that they're like competing for the man on social media. A man wants a woman who's low key. And what the hell is that like around her jock area? It's like she got a cup on or something. Okay. Naking her crazy says, how could I ever just choose one? LMAO. That was funny. If the roles were reversed, they would try to lock NLE up. Yep, Key, you're absolutely right. Naking her crazy says, I don't have Cash App, but I want to super chat for sure. Yeah, I can't. It's not monetized, so I don't have super trap yet. But just help me like the video, share the video, send it to all your friends. If you're in high school, blast it to all your friends in high school. Get the video out. But yeah, just show your friends. That's the best you can do. Like the video until we get monetized. We only have like 300 watch hours left. That's why I'm going live more often. Key says, question, what if she has no posts on Instagram? That's even better. That's even better, but you still got to do your research. Look, she putting her ass out there. She putting her ass out there. Bro, shorty belonged to the streets. She belonged to the streets. She belonged to the streets, dog. I don't care if she was in a relationship. Look at her Instagram. Look at her Instagram. BBL'd up. The thighs don't match. The thighs don't match. Okay. Lashes. She's a beautiful woman. But the math ain't mathing. So when you look at her Instagram and she's showing the cleavage. She's at rooftop beaches. Okay. Looks like this is Atlanta. So that means she dealing with real street niggas. This look like, is this a private jet? Flued out. I'm going to tell you right now, she's not having it like that to afford a private jet. This is a $30,000 plane ticket. All types of different destinations. The thighs don't match. She literally got a BBL. And you can tell she got a BBL. Why? Because there are no photos of her in the gym. She does not work out. I'll give her the titties. She was probably top heavy before. Because you can tell if a woman got her breasts done, she's going to get those tattoos. And she got stretch marks on the breasts. So they look natural relatively. But you could tell she got work done because they always get, look, she got tattoos around the scars where they open up your hips. You see the tattoos around here, around the scars where they open up your hips. So yes, she's BBL'd up. She's got a manufactured booty straight off the assembly line. Okay. Straight off the assembly line. Manufactured booty. The thighs don't match. Okay. The thighs don't match. So, and these women, they want a real nigga, but everything about them is fake. So looking at the promiscuity of her page, and it looks like she got that BBL done before, way before she even met NLE Choppa. Plus, look at her. She's a wild and out girl. Getting sang to in her ear by Mario. Or Mario, however y'all want to say. And honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. It appears that she got a nose job. Look at this nose before. Look at her nose before. Hold up. Hey, yo. This is a totally different bitch. This is a totally different bitch. She's 26 years old. She preyed on a younger man, a 19-year-old man, and now she's crying online over him. This is a totally different bitch. This was 3 years ago, August 21st, 2019. And she was still posting body, yaddy, ass pictures. Dog, she is fucking ran through. It is over. And NLE Choppa did exactly what he was supposed to do with this one. He did exactly what he was supposed to. Oh, and she got a kid. And guess what? When you go back, she didn't have the BBL in 2016. Look at that. Look at that. This is a totally different bitch. Look how thin she was. Look how skinny she was. She was always top heavy. But this is a totally different bitch. Look at her friend trying to like, oh, and it looks like she worked in a strip club. You ain't bull with us. So she's using street terminology like she's fucking with a blood or something. So she fuck with blood niggas. Dude, she belonged to the streets. BBL'd up. Nose jobbed up. Everything about her is fake from the lashes on down. The hair. This is a totally different nose. Way more thin. She used to have a fat nose. Looks like she got it thinned down. I would say promiscuity level 7. So she's probably having sex before she met NLE Choppa. She was probably having sex with 7 men. 7 men a year. So let's get into this body count formula. So we at 9, then we at 7. So we got 63 bodies on her, and I can guarantee she's probably in the triple digits. 63 bodies on her. And honestly, I'm being conservative with that Instagram. And she worked in the bars as a bottle girl or a stripper or whatever, bartender. She's in the nightlife. It's over. It's over. It's over. Shout out to Key. He says her formula is 9 times 7 for sure. Yes. He says these chicks are starting to gain bodies at 14 and 16 now, but we can't say that or else we will be called, misogynist. See, the thing is, Diamond the Body already gave the game up. She said she had 2,000 bodies between men and women. And I guarantee she's smashing more men, even though she said, I fuck a lot of bitches. Out of her mouth, she said that. Not me calling the women that she fucked bitches. She said I fuck a lot of bitches. Okay? So Diamond the Body already gave it up. She said she lost her virginity at 12. So what is the fate? What is the fate for all the rest of the women? And she's a dark skin, not what they call not the preference. She's not the preference. And she lost her virginity at 12. So if a woman who is not the preference of black men can lose her virginity at 12 years old, what is hope? Where is the hope for any black man who wants an attractive black woman? Where's the hope now? Because if she's supposed to be, she ain't the preference. That's what they say. She's not the preference. So how can a woman who's not the preference lose her virginity at 12 years old? You've got to be out of your fucking mind. Shout out to Making Her Crazy. He says, checking in from the original channel. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. He said, government booty. He also says, NLE can do way better. Yeah, I think so too. Kia says, there is absolutely nothing natural about today's modern women. She's another Brittany Renner. Making Her Crazy says, pass around for sure. Absolutely.
Gave myself to one man for a year and 3 months.
So she's crying because she only had sex with one man for a year and 3 months. This shows you that before then, she couldn't even imagine having sex with one man. She couldn't even imagine having sex with one man. This shows you right here that before NLE Choppa, having sex with one man, yeah, right. Are you serious? You mean I only get to fuck one man? There has never been a time in her life where at least from 2016 to the beginning of her Instagram to now, except for this year and 3 months, which we even in that time, we're questioning it. Even within that time, we don't believe it. You need more people. But let's just give her the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, yeah, she was only fucking NLE Choppa for a year and 3 months. That's the longest she's ever went having sex with just one man. That's the longest she's ever went in her entire natural born life, her 26, 27 years of life, where she had sex with only one man. Like, this is an accomplishment for her. I only fucked one man for 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 months. This is the first time I've only had sex with one man within 15 months. Like, dude, are you serious? She's done for in the game. Shout out to Kia. He said, you never see men coming online crying. It's hilarious how everyone gets in her comments giving her sympathy. He also says, this is someone's future wife. One of you blue-pilled men will come through and buy her a ring. Facts. And Money Wayday comes in and says, brothers, SYSBM. Thank you, Money Wayday. Matthew Sharp slides in, my boy Matthew, who's been grinding and reclaiming his throne. Shout out to Matthew. He says, like you said, these women aren't going 6 months without the D. Exactly. Man, this makes me feel good, man. This makes me feel proud. It makes me feel like my channel is actually making a difference because you know, some of you guys are actually listening. Okay? Some of you guys are actually taking my content into account.
And just one man, not nobody else. And you build so much with that person. You go through so much with that person.
Let's just let this be known. She tried to go after a younger man because she knew she could not control men in her age range. And this is the problem. See, women think that it works both ways. Oh, I'm a pimp, man. I be pimping these niggas. Like, I be running. Man, these niggas just be chasing me around and all this kind of stuff. No, you look like a damn fool. And then when you try and go backwards and date younger men, you look even more crazy. It's giving sugar mama vibes. Even though she wasn't a sugar mama, NLE Choppa was still upholding his masculine burden of performance by protecting, providing emotionally, physical, sexually, all that. He was using his masculine burden. He was still fulfilling his masculine burden of performance. He was still doing his job. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? She had never been with a guy like him. Let's keep watching.
And my healing process. I can't tell y'all.
And the reason why we're laughing is because they would laugh at us. They would laugh at us. The women would laugh at us. Oh, absolutely. You better believe it.
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up. It's time to stand up. Y'all be so weak in the knees. Goddamn.
How hard it is for me to sleep.
And guys, we cannot take these tears seriously. These are crocodile tears. This is what she looks like. I'm going to show her what she looked like. Oh my God. Please feel sorry for me. Oh my God. My heart is broken. My heart is in two. Oh Lord Jesus. Please feel sorry for me. Phone gods. Gods of the phones, gods of the 5G wireless network, please feel sorry for me. Why have you forsaken me, dear God? She looks retarded. Like, if anybody was in the room watching her making this video, they'd be like, bitch, you full of shit. Nobody cries in front of a phone and you can really take it seriously unless it's Tyrese. Y'all seen Tyrese now. And R. Kelly. What R. Kelly say? What R. Kelly say? Damn, I forgot what he said. That shit was funny as hell. When he snapped on Gayle King. He said, y'all killing me with this shit. Yeah. So we believe that because he was talking to somebody and she provoked an emotion out of him. But she's literally alone talking to her phone and crying. We don't take these tears seriously. Chancellor says, SMH, how old is she? She's 27 and NLE Choppa's 19. He said, just got here. Welcome. Kia says, i.e., these women are ran through. They think they're running through men. We're just laughing. Exactly. It's so fucking funny. Like, it's so funny to see women think that, oh, I'm running through these niggas. Like, okay. Wow. Like, y'all are really that clueless. Like, this is how clueless women are when it comes to like the dating dynamics and their own sexual market value. Like, if she was actually a virgin, like if she said, oh, we had sex with one man, bitch, you're a fucking lie. If you had sex with one man until you never had sex except with NLE Choppa, he probably, I mean, I ain't gonna say he wouldn't have practiced his polygyny, but he probably would have cuffed you and put a baby in you. Making her crazy says, so cringe how many females got pimp in their TikTok usernames. Exactly. And then they be the main ones crying online like this. Chancellor says irreconcilable differences. Wow. Right. You look like Quagmire with a weave says she doesn't miss him. She misses the money and the lifestyle. Absolutely. Kia says, imagine seeing this chick film herself crying. Exactly. Money Wade says, all that for the camera. Right. Matthew Sharp says, it's all for attention. These beta men will come through and wipe the tears off her face. Yep. They might even add some more tears to her face, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Chancellor says, Tyrese, congratulations. R. Kelly said, I'm fighting for my motherfucking life. Yeah. Yes, he did, man. Yes, he did.
Oh, how hard it is for me to get up and face reality, because this was not my reality.
This is a 27-year-old woman who got her heart broken by a 19-year-old boy. Guys, when a woman actually gets what she wants in a man, she no longer holds any leverage. Men are the prize as long as you work on yourself and become high value. Straight up.
A week ago.
About a week ago. She said, my reality was so different about a week ago. And she probably gave him an ultimatum. If you don't stop fucking these bitches right now, I swear I'm walking out the door. And she thought he was going to bend. But we don't bend. We don't fold. We don't break. Okay? Okay? She said, I'm walking right out the door. That nigga said, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. Okay?
I have given myself to one man.
Okay, next slide.
I can't tell y'all how hard it is, because I love so hard.
Oh, you love so hard. Yeah, I mean, look, we're literally looking at her. We looked at her Instagram. She loved the fact that she was NLE Choppa's girl. Like, she loved the bragging rights. She thought that she had made it. She thought that NLE Choppa was her end game. And I'm going to tell you right now, like, men can see the bullshit. We're looking at your social media history. That nigga probably scrolled down after he bagged you and realized, nah, I can't cuff this. Like, dog, just say scroll down your social media. You have so many pictures of your bare ass. Who is going to wife that? Who's going to cuff that? Like, dude, these women are so fucking delusional, and they think these men are game goofy. That's why they're trying to go and date down. But a rich young nigga got more game than an old nigga. Like an old average nigga, like your 50-year-old nigga who, you know, worked for the Caterpillar plant for 27 years or some shit like that. A young nigga with money got way more game than an old nigga. So they think that they're gonna go down and it's like, NLE Choppa, he don't even have to have game. He could pay Instagram whores $1,500 to fuck. Fly him out just like she was getting flued out. Like, bruh. Come on. It's so crazy that she could not have foreseen this. That's how you know that women don't think long term. They think in the moment. And she doesn't realize that she has finally approached that wall. She's a beautiful woman. She'll probably be really sexy for a long time. But when it comes to your body, your fertility, your mindset, your mileage, it's done. Chancellor says, bet she end up with one of his ops. Exactly. And I think he was actually beefing with YBN Namir. And she used to actually date YBN Namir. You're a hip hop industry pass around, nothing more, nothing less. Okay. Matthew Sharp says, if a man came online crying, all of the women would comment laughing at him. In conclusion, there's nothing wrong with us laughing at this thought. Exactly. When Tyrese came on, online crying and stuff like that, they were like,
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up.
they were telling that nigga Tyrese to stand up. I remember it. Kia says, you love hard, ? Nah, you thought you was going to be a trophy wife. Exactly. Money Wade says, nah, she loved the money he had. Yep. Kia said, what goes through these women's minds to think these rappers and athletes are going to be loyal to only them? Exactly. And they say, oh, women mature faster than men. Bullshit. You might grow bigger titties before I hit my growth spurt. That's it. That's it. Like, come on. I mean, let's be real here. Let's be serious. Women mature faster than men. Yeah, they might start getting flued out and get more opportunities than men. Absolutely. But mentally, they are not maturing at all. These chicks are dumb as fuck. Look at what happened to PNB Rock. Look at what happened to PNB Rock. You're gonna tell me she was more mature than him? Come on. Come on. Kia says they really think their WAP is so good that NLE wanted her and only her. Stop it. Exactly. She's no different than any other IG thought. With a BBL, a manufactured booty, the thighs don't match and they never will.
I love harder and harder and harder every time, and this one hurts the most.
Yeah, this one hurts the most, and I'm gonna tell you why this one hurts the most, because he had the biggest bag. She ain't never dated a nigga with more motion than NLE Choppa, and I know she dated YBN or whatever, but yeah, he ain't have more motion than NLE Choppa. And NLE Choppa, like they say, oh, this is the preference. NLE Choppa is the preference to these sisters. Light-skinned, tatted nigga with dreads. He's the preference. So we gonna stop with this. Oh, you got a preference. You got a preference. No, we know who y'all preference is, and it shows every day.
Because I really thought that I was gonna marry this man.
And see, I keep having to stop it, but you thought you was gonna marry that man? No, a man marries a woman. You get married. This is like when women say, oh, I fucked him. No, you got fucked. You can't fuck a man. A man fucks you. It doesn't work the other way around. Oh, yeah, I fucked that nigga. No, you got fucked by him. Okay, you're married to the man. You take his last name. You don't marry him. He marries you. He marries you. And this just goes to show that women have the keys to sex. Women hold the keys to sex and men hold the keys to relationships and marriage. And guess what? NLE Choppa was not trying to marry you. She tried to put down that ultimatum, like I said, and it failed epically. It failed epically. Okay? Epically.
And I get it. He's young. Why would you think that? You know, like, it wasn't like that. And I'm trying to be strong, and it's hard. So, to my healing journey,
Your healing journey, yeah, okay.
I've already started therapy, and I'm trying to figure out ways to get up out of the bed and stuff like that. And, I've changed my whole life, so.
She changed her whole life in a week. These are the women who talk about, have you healed yet? Have you gone through your healing process yet? Who hurt you? Have you healed from your past trauma? This is not trauma. Getting your heart broken by a fucking thug rapper is not trauma. Getting your leg blown off by a landmine in Baghdad is trauma. Okay? Getting abused by your parents is trauma. All right? This is not trauma. Walking down the street and getting your ass beat is trauma. All right? Being in your home and having some thug niggas who listen to NLE Choppa do a kick dough on your motherfucking house is trauma. This is not trauma. This is not trauma. And if you actually listen to NLE Choppa's lyrics, he told you who he was. You just didn't listen. Okay? You just didn't listen. Chancellor says, women's bodies mature faster these days. LMAO, that's it. Modern women are just children with BBLs. Facts. He says, what factory these 304s coming from? They all sound the same. Facts. Kia says she's closer to 30 than she is 20 while crying online over a teenager. Exactly. Facts. Chancellor says healing equals taking as much new pipe as possible. Yeah, we know these hoes ain't going 6 months without the D. What nigga's dick is she gonna hop on next? What lit nigga is she gonna find next to love even harder than she just loved this time?
It's like, it's just lessons, you know. And people be like, you know, he's young, you're stupid. I can't tell y'all. You were stupid, all this shit, but he was doing things that grown men never did for me. Never.
You heard what she said. It sounds like she don't got a father in her life. She said he did things that grown men have never did for me. And this is why it's so important. Extremely important for a woman who you are going to take seriously to have her father in her life. I'm not even dealing with these chicks who come from fatherless homes. I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again because she doesn't know what it looks like to be led by a man. She doesn't know what it looks like to seek direction from a man. She doesn't know what it means to seek counsel from a man. She doesn't know what it means to use a wise discretion because she wasn't taught by a man. You think her single mama, who is a white woman, could teach her discretion when dealing with black men? You think that she could properly vet who was husband material and who wasn't? You think that any self-respecting man would allow his girl to get into sex work? I mean, his daughter to get into sex work without scowling at her and scolding her and letting it be known that she doesn't approve or that he doesn't approve of the man that she's dealing with? Like, come on, man. Come on. And from what I'm seeing, I'm looking at her Instagram right now. It looks like she might have lost a boyfriend to gun violence. It looks like let me see, because my keyboard's messing up right quick. Let me see. I just got to read this. Hey, my love, just wanted to say I'll miss you the last 12 hours. I'll never forget, but most importantly, I won't forget. Yep. Okay. Guys, it is OV. This is crazy. So this nigga right here, this was her man. He was killed like many black men are. He had jewelry, I'm going to go on a limb and say he was a street nigga, heavily tatted, lots of flashy jewelry, throwing up a gang sign as it appears. And she says, hey, my love, just wanted to say I'll miss you the last 12 hours. I'll never forget. But most importantly, I won't forget you and your contagious smile. This was her first alpha widow, y'all. This was her first alpha widow. You was always there for me. You were always there for me to talk, to be a helping hand, give advice, or to just listen. You check on me when nobody would think to do so. I just want to sit in the car and smoke with you one more time and literally talk for hours straight. I took that for granted. Of course she did. You was my people. You were my people. I wasn't even supposed to be coming out. LOL. You asked me to come and not bullshit. Last year, we turned the fuck up in Dallas. At least I have good memories now. You're an angel. God called you home. When I see you again, have that same warm, big smile with that big, warm hug you always give. I'll see you later. Oh, okay. So she is obviously alpha widowed. She dealt with a street nigga who was killed in the streets. She dealt with a street nigga who was killed in the streets. Can't nobody clean up after that, man. It's over. It's over. After that, it's over. Now, let me find the picture of her mother. Let me find the picture of her mother because this is important. I mean, I'm going to just keep it a buck. A white woman cannot, she can't tell, but they cannot tell between like a good black dude and a nigga who's, I mean, I'm not saying NLE Choppa is necessarily a bad guy. Obviously, he's promoting violent music to the youth. But other than that, as far as the way that he treated her, it seems like he treated her really good. That's why she's so hurt by this situation. Otherwise, she'd be like, "Oh, that fuck nigga abused me. He beat me, da 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 da, whatever." All right. Okay, here's her mother. I'm gonna tell you right now, white women cannot vet. Like they literally cannot vet black men. Like they literally don't know how. That's why when you look at these interracial relationships, especially when black men impregnate white women, there is a 98% chance that that woman is going to become a single mother. Why? Because white women fall for the black men that they're marketed to instead of the actual good black men who are like educated lames, nerds, or whatnot. What they would call educated lames or nerds. And me personally, I don't call those people nerds. I just call those people regular people. But there is a burden of performance when it comes to being a black man, and you have to be this hood or give off a hood type vibe in order to, you know, gain the attraction of the women in the community. So that being said, her mother is white. She could not teach her how to date black men, and obviously her preference is going to be black men because most mixed girls prefer black men. So she is not going to be able to teach. She's not going to be able to teach her daughter how to maneuver and navigate with black men and pick the black men that are and pick the black men that are going to be good to her and quote unquote faithful as she would want. Okay. Her white mother could not help her with that. So who does she need? Her father, but her father is nowhere to be found. So this is why I'm telling you guys, she literally had no guidance, had no father figure. Obviously, she went straight into sex work at the, you know, at her age. She went straight into sex work. And so I mean, it looks like her mother passed, so condolences for that. But I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. She had a white mother, and that woman cannot teach her how to vet black men properly because it's just so much of a culture difference. And a lot of what white women learn about black men is online or through their favorite celebrity or through athletes and rappers and entertainers. So that's why she went straight to the clubs, because that's where she felt like she was going to find a lit nigga. And she ended up finding multiple lit niggas, but obviously she could not keep it together. I love this heartbreak story. I love this story because it 100% proves that high value men exercise their options and that they do not have to be faithful. Even to, she is a very attractive woman. I'll give her an 8, but even to a woman who's so lit, she's got almost 1 million followers, which from looking at her algorithm, you're supposed to retain at least 10% of engagement. I would say at least 10-15% of her followers are bots, are fake pages. But she's almost got 1 million followers and she still couldn't keep this man. Why? Because men don't give a fuck how many followers, how much money you making. He chose her because she was a bad bitch. That's it. Then he starts looking at the Instagram. Then he starts looking at the history. Then he starts seeing that you are not aligning with what he negotiated in the relationship in the beginning. And now he's got to cut ties because you're trying to make him feel like a bad person for practicing polygyny, which is every man's sexual mating strategy. So she's trying to make him feel, and this is what women do. They try and make you feel like a bad person. They try and shame you for practicing your sexual mating strategy. Okay, but then when they do it, we're supposed to accept them and not call them sluts. Yeah, all right. Let's read some more of these chats, and then we'll get back into her call to the altar. All right, let's see. Man, my freaking right here we go. Let's zoom in. I don't know why my keyboard keeps tweaking. It keeps turning on and off. Like it's solar paneled, so obviously it's a solar panel keyboard, so good for the environment, conserves the battery. But oh my god, it slick is a pain in the ass. Let's see, where were we at? They really think, oh yeah, we read that one. Kia says, I don't know if it's Key or Kia, but he says, yeah, he stimulated her cat with that bag. That's what he did. Yep. Kia also says women should always involve their father when vetting a man. Absolutely. Or a strong male figure that they trust in their family. Chancellor says she definitely has a type. I bet she takes after her mother. Absolutely. Kia says she won't see him later because I doubt she's worshiping God. Woo! He says she'll go to hell. I ain't got no heaven or hell to put nobody in, but yeah, I doubt she's worshiping God too. It appears from what I'm seeing, she is a woman of the world. She is a modern day Jezebel, a modern day Bathsheba, okay, a modern day Delilah. Joestar says, what is an alpha widow? So an alpha widow is when a woman loses a man that she holds in high regard and high esteem. So an alpha widow is a woman who loses an NLE Choppa, okay? An alpha widow is the woman who loses a Neo, okay? An alpha widow is that means that she cannot date down from those men because those were the peak, the pinnacle of her dating experience, i.e. alpha widow. Like with that street nigga who got killed in the street, for her relationship with him, basically, I'm gonna keep it a buck. To me, what it seems like is that he was fucking like on and off, maybe in and out the city or whatever, and he was a real street nigga, so she loved that masculinity and shit like that. But he probably wasn't as lit as NLE Choppa and wasn't having as much motion as NLE Choppa. So when he passed away, that really alpha widowed her and jaded her to men in her life, because now she wants men to be just as masculine and just as street as that dude. Now when NLE Choppa comes in, he's just as masculine, just as street, and arguably, you know what I'm saying? Arguably, and pause, no Miko, no homo, but he's more attractive than that guy, and he's younger. So he's got more energy. Okay, and he makes her feel youthful. He makes her feel young, even though she's a 27-year-old woman dealing with a teenage boy. Okay, so when it comes to the alpha widow, now she's gotten her requirement, and he's got to be a hard nigga. He's got to be a street nigga. He's got to tote guns and give off the gangster persona. So she had that box checked off with NLE Choppa, but she didn't have the money box checked off with the street nigga that passed away. Well, wasn't passed away. He was killed in the streets. So what happened was now she's comparing everybody to her past exes, and they have to check off every single box that her ex had and more if they want to deal with her now, i.e. the alpha widow, because she lost the alpha male that she ideally wanted and that she ideally dealt with. And now when it comes to NLE Choppa, he checks off all of those boxes, but now he checks off the money box too. And this is the pinnacle. This is the peak. So real, or I don't know what type of stuff NLE, I've seen he's gotten arrested before, but quote unquote, or as what he portrays himself to be, a real street nigga, a real street N-word. He's bad in the streets and nobody test him, nobody fuck with him. This type of guy, now she has the money box checked off as well. So now once she's got all the checks off, there's no going back. Like she can't fuck it. Even if she met a guy who has the same amount of money as NLE Choppa, if he's not a fucking street thug, she can't deal with him, because now she looks at other guys who are not street thugs as corny. If he's going to work every day and he's making the same amount of money as NLE Choppa, then it doesn't matter because he doesn't fulfill her street qualification. So that's what alpha widow is in a nutshell, bro. I hope that really explained it for you. Let me know if you have any questions. But Matthew Sharp says you can absolutely tell her talking with a woman for a few minutes, or after talking with a woman for a few minutes, how involved her father is in her life. Absolutely. Chancellor says facts. Matthew Sharp says we vet women off of her attraction, femininity, submission, and class. They think we care about their career and fake nails. Yep. Matthew Sharp says this is why the men who a woman has been intimate with or dated in her past matters. Absolutely. This is why you need the body count formula. This is why the body count matters, because she could have been alpha widowed by a man who is nothing like you. And she will never love you like that, like she loved that man. She will never love you like she loved that man. That's why the body count matters, because most women who have high body counts have been alpha widowed multiple times. Multiple times. Jojo Joestar says, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Well, thanks for the question, Jojo.
Tell y'all how hard it is, because I love so hard. And I love harder and harder and harder every time. And this one hurts the most.
So you heard what she said. This one hurts the most. Why? Because this is the highest level of alphaness, perceived alphaness, what black women think is alpha, i.e. the street guy who's a rapper who has a lot of money. This is the highest level she can go. This is the highest value black man that she will accept, because she can't date a man who wears a suit every day and goes to a job at a corporate office. She can't, because he's not street enough. He's not hood enough. He doesn't carry a gun. He doesn't carry a ratchet.
Because I really thought that I was going to marry this man. And I get it. He's young. Why would you think that? You know, like, it wasn't like that.
Lip fillers. Let's look at the lips. It's all fake, guys.
And I'm trying.
Look at her lips.
Fine.
It's fucking lip fillers. Her bottom lip is fucking fake. It looks like she got stung by a bee.
To be strong, and it's hard. So, to my healing journey, you were stupid, all this shit, but
you are stupid, and women don't mature faster than men. Maybe y'all grow titties faster than we get our growth spurt, but that's about it.
He was doing things that grown men never did for me, never taught me. I experienced things.
She has literally never had a strong male figure in her life.
That he was just so mature, and just because he was young, it doesn't mean that he didn't have the ability to do so. You were stupid.
So that's her explanation. Then NLE Choppa, he made a comment, or he made a tweet on Twitter, which I didn't agree with. It almost sounds like he's apologetic. You have nothing to apologize for. And see, this is posturing. This is political correctness. And I'm going to just read what he said. He said, I am single, and I'm man enough to admit I'm not ready, and I have some growing to do. 100. See, this is bullshit. This isn't about, oh, I have some growing to do. This isn't about, oh, I'm man enough to admit I'm not ready for a relationship. No, he did not lie to her. He did not allude her to think that she was in a monogamous relationship. He explained to her that he believes in polygyny, not polygamy, not polygamy, polygyny. He explained to her that that is what he believes in, and that's the way that he moves. Okay, that's the way that he moves. And she didn't want to go for it. She didn't want to believe him. As a matter of fact, she said it was okay with her. Okay, and we're going to listen to his explanation too, but I don't think he deserves, I don't think that anybody, she doesn't deserve no apology from him. He is actually trying to give the political correct statement and shitting on himself by saying, I'm not man enough to admit that I'm not ready. Or I'm man enough to admit I'm not ready. This is bullshit. You are a man and you were practicing your biological imperative. That's literally it. Why does he have to be a bad guy? Why is he not man enough to be ready for a strong woman like her? No, that's bullshit. He is man enough. As a matter of fact, she even said that this is the only grown man who ever did anything for her in her whole entire fucking life. And then he has to go and put out this disclaimer. I'm not man enough for this strong woman. She's so strong. And no, this is fucking bullshit. You don't have anything to apologize for. You told her what it is. She said she was with it. And now she's trying to renege on the back end because 1 year went by. 3 months went by and she's like, oh shit, I'm running out of eggs. I'm not as fertile. I need to get pregnant. I need to see where this is going. Me. But all through her 20s, all through her early 20s, she was getting ran through. She was getting ran through. So why should a man, especially a 19-year-old man, a boy, who they would call us a predator if we were dealing with, because she said she was with him for a year and 3 months. That means he was 17 going on 18 when they got together. 17 going on 18 when they got together, and she's fucking 26 while he's 17 going on 18? This nigga can't even go to the corner store and buy you some Henny. And men are the problem. Oh yeah, men are the problem. He's not man enough and strong enough to be with a strong woman like you. You've got some growing up to do, young sir. Dude, you're 10 levels ahead of her. Financially, status-wise, all that, everything, your motion. You are 100 times further than she ever was at her age. But he has to put out this disclaimer. I'm not man enough. I'm a blue pill simp. I'm not man enough to it. I'm not man enough. I need to grow. I have some growing up to do. I'm a young man. I have some growing up to do. It's fucking bullshit. So, you know, although I know he put this out to be politically correct and he didn't want to bash her and whatnot, he should have just kept his mouth closed. He shouldn't have said anything because he doesn't owe her this or anybody else this. Okay, Jim says, put a shirt on. Oh, Jim's back. You don't have enough muscles. Oh, I don't have enough muscles. Don't make me flex on this bitch now. Don't make me flex on this bitch now, okay? Y'all see, hold on. Y'all see what it is. I ain't finna stand up because I'm chilling right now. But y'all see what it is. I'm actually like Super Saiyan. I'll say I'm still Super Saiyan 2 right now, but I'm going on Super Saiyan 3. I'm about to be Super Saiyan 3. So, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, shit. When it comes to muscle, shit. I'm like motherfucking, I'm made of muscle, honestly. Kia says he played his cards correctly until that tweet, but in his defense, he probably didn't want to be canceled. Yeah. And also, I think that because she went online not only to cry and get attention, but she went online to shame him. She went online so people would feel sorry for her. But guess what? Nobody felt sorry for her because we saw the age gap. We saw the age difference, and we saw that she was throwing a Hail Mary. We saw that she was throwing a Hail Mary. She was in shotgun formation. They said, all right, so it's 4th and 25. 5 seconds left on the clock, and she's almost at 30. She's got to get something out. She motions out of the backfield into a fake jet sweep. Oh no, she steps up into the pistol, takes the snap, backs up, has a pocket. She has everything right now. She throws it toward the end zone. 2 seconds on the clock, 1 second on the clock. It goes up. She has DK Metcalf and NLE Choppa in the end zone. And no, it is swatted down. That is the game, folks. Thank you for coming out and watching Thursday Night Football. I appreciate you guys and the sponsors of the NFL. We're taking this all the way home. Marissa Dene loses in the 4th quarter with a Hail Mary pass that is swatted down by Richard Sherman. This was a great ball game. Tune in next week for Thursday Night Football. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-da-da-da-da. That was a mother. She threw a Hail Mary. She threw a Hail Mary. Okay. This was a Hail Mary. And it got swatted down. She couldn't even connect with DK Metcalf. And she had DK Metcalf, NLE Choppa, YBN Almighty J in the end zone, and none of them could come down with the pass. Maybe none of them even wanted to catch the ball. Shout out to Kia. He says she should be investigated for messing with a teenager while he was 17. Where's the outrage? Exactly. And the only reason I haven't said anything about criminal charges is because I don't know what state they're in. And I mean, half of the United States, the age of consent is 16. So if she's in Georgia, she's well within her right to date a 16-year-old as long as he consents and the family consents, honestly, which is obviously I don't condone, but that's the law. Jim says literally any guy on the FU page or the For You page in fitness is stronger than you and more ripped. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. I'd love to see somebody who really is moving like me. The footwork, the speed, the strength, the body fat percentage. It's not many. All these dudes, they be doing like calisthenics and be taking fucking steroids. Dude, I know. Mention somebody. We'll look at their page and see if they having more motion than me and then in the fitness field. But that's not real. That's not real. Kia says, yeah, but it's illegal for a 50-year-old man to date an 18-year-old, but they still get called, or it's legal rather for a 50-year-old man, but they still get called a pedo, you know? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So let's get into NLE Choppa's response, and then we're going to get into more of her crying on fucking Twitter. Okay? So let's get into NLE Choppa's response. All right. This is going to be a good one. Let me take a sip. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn the AC on. Turn the AC on. Ooh. I'm about to turn the AC on. We're going to take a quick break. Give me 1 second.
I am a nurse.
A nurse?
Yes.
Beta! Ramar, are you the head of your wife?
I like to think that we're equal.
Are you the head? Beta!
I am no. I'm an alpha.
Not if you think you and your wife are equal. Beta!
Oh, because I tell you why.
Beta!
And my stepmom thought I was getting an attitude, and she got really mad that I said that to her. And so not even like 2 minutes later, my dad called me.
Beta!
I told my dad.
Oh, poor daddy feeling hurt.
Poor.
Beta!
Did you think I'm a beta? Did you think I'm a beta? Did you think I'm a beta?
Manhood hour.
All right, guys. So let us get into it. NLE Choppa's explanation of how he kept it a buck with her. He kept it a bean with her. He did everything that the women tell us to do. He did everything right. He told her the truth. He wasn't playing games. He told her up front. He protected, provided for her emotionally, physically, sexually, and all that kind of stuff. And it still wasn't enough. You cannot win as a man in 2022. It's over. I'm not mad at the black pill. I'm not mad at the MGTOWs. I'm not mad at the SYSBM. I'm not mad at the green pill. Whatever. I'm not mad at monk mode, guys. Whatever you think is your solution, let's work. She says Bradley Martin, who is on Instagram, is better than you. Are you serious? For one, Bradley Martin takes steroids. Lord, she gonna make me get off track, but we can do this. We can do this. Bradley Martin is on steroids, for one. So we can stop all the fitness talk right there. Okay. We can stop all the fitness talk right there. For two, Bradley Martin is not faster than me at all. If I raced Bradley Martin in 110 meter, like, dude, I don't think you understand how fast I am. I can run 110 meter in 10 seconds. I run a 4.4 40-yard dash, 4.38 actually. but we'll just say 4'4" to round it up. Honestly, I don't even see anything. I really don't see anything where he's doing anything impressive. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. And this is no shade to Bradley Johnson, but I don't see anything where he's deadlifting, which is the fuck easiest lift. And then he's lifting a whole bunch of bitches on barbells, which is fucking easy too. So Bradley Martin is on steroids. I've never taken a performance enhancement drug in my fucking life. So yeah, she says, have you seen Teton Beckham? He's way more elite. Teton Beckham. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Beckham. His name ain't come up when I searched it in the IG. Let's see if I can find it. Tyson Beckham. That's all they showing. I don't know who. Taryn Beckham. Let's see. He's a YouTuber. Oh yeah, I know this dude. Yeah, I'll put some respect on his name, but he's not faster than me. He's not faster than me. All this nigga do is all he's doing is like, honestly, I'm trying to figure out where you're talking about because I'm way more cut than him. He not faster than me. Let me see. Here's a video of him running. Yeah, no, he's not faster than me. But, you know, I put some respect on his name, though. Oh, my God. Look at this nigga backpedal. Oh, my God. All right, so let's look at this. She said, but he's stronger. I'm trying to see where he's, like, lifting more than me, but, I mean, he might be stronger than me. But, okay, yeah, so... Yeah, he's stronger than me. I'll give him that, but speed kills. Like in football is what is my sport, main sport. Like you don't have to be the strongest nigga. All you have to do is have that fucking sauce. And I'll tell you right now, this nigga cannot guard me. But let's see. Let's look at his back pedal. I ain't gonna lie, this is not a good back pedal. So look, he got the music on. Look at this nigga back pedal. Bruh. Look at okay, so when you backpedal, he's moving at the elbows. When you backpedal, you rotate at the shoulders. She said your speed is like a 4.8. No, you're absolutely wrong. Dude, I have an official time at the University of Georgia. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all be so dumb. Like I actually played sports. You can look at my my shit. But anyways, yeah, no, that back pedal is trash. That back pedal's trash. What? So he's rushing on the line. I mean, it looks like he's more of a linebacker DB, but he's saying he ran a 4.5. Yeah, no. That nigga's definitely not faster than me. And he didn't show that he ran a 4.5. So but let's see. But anyways, let's get back to NLE Choppa. That was a waste of time. Let's see. She said he could have been in the NFL. He said, dude. I mean, I think every college player could have been in the NFL. I mean, shit, if that's the fucking standard, I could have been in the NFL. Any person who's playing or college sports has the potential to go to the NFL. All right. That's just the reality.
Feelings for me, but I want to let you know who I am as a person. First and foremost, I don't see myself at this time period with me being 19 years old, with me having not experienced I do not see me.
All right, guys, we're back. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the fucking internet, bro. But anyways, let me share the screen again. Sorry for the interruption. Let's run it back. All right, let's get it.
I said, I know you starting to grow feelings for me, but I want to let you know who I am as a person. First and foremost, I don't see myself at this time period with me being 19 years old, with me having not experienced my 20s and all this stuff. I do not see me being just loyal to you. But
so he told her the truth. Case closed. Case closed. He kept it a bean with her. He told her the truth up front. There's nothing left to talk about.
In the beginning, I told her, I said, yo, I'm a loyal individual, but I can't sit here and lie to you and say, if I be with you, it's just gonna be you the only person I'm gonna have sex with, or you would be the only partner.
There you have it. He told her the truth. He said, I want to be in a polygynous relationship.
And she took it in and she was like, no, it's different. It's different. I appreciate your honesty. Nobody's ever been that honest and straight up with me. If we was to get together, we could work. I think I could work with that. All right, so boom. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, in the process of this, I think I found my match for my. I said, I know you're starting to grow feelings for.
Okay, let's watch.
And the next thing was, I said, I don't see myself having one wife. And that's another thing. Marissa, she was big on marriage. She was big on marriage. So I'm like, I had to let her know, like, I don't see myself having one wife. I said, I'll probably marry you, but you would have to, be cool with the simple fact that I believe in polygamy. So you may not be the only person that I will marry. You know what I'm saying? And I let her know that. And she was like, that's different. I feel like that's cool. I feel like that's something I can work on with being open to as well.
There you go.
So this was pretty much the thing. And no disrespect, Marissa was willing to give up all of these things that she felt that she was going to get from just out of life. And the next thing was, I said, I don't see myself having one wife. And that's another thing. Marissa, she was big on marriage. She was big on marriage. So I'm like, I had to let her know, like, I don't see myself having one wife. I said, I'll probably marry you, but you would have to, be cool with the simple fact that I believe in polygamy. So you may not be the only person that I will marry. You know what I'm saying? And I let her know that. And she was like, that's different. I feel like that's cool. I feel like that's something I can work on with being open to as well. So this was pretty much the thing. And no disrespect, Marissa was willing to give up all of these things that she felt that she was going to get from just out of life. And the next thing was, I said, I don't see myself having one wife. And that's another thing. Marissa, she was big on marriage. She was big on marriage. So I had to let her know, like, I don't see myself having one wife. I said, I'll probably marry you, but you would have to, be cool with the simple fact that I believe in polygamy. So you may not be the only person that I would marry. You know what I'm saying? And I let her know that. And
he kept it a buck, and that was a very mature thing to do. But she's supposed to be more mature than him. Yeah, right.
She was like, that's different.
Yeah, that's different because she's never been with a man as high value or perceived high value on paper as NLE.
I feel like that's cool. I feel like that's something I can work on with being open to as well. So this was pretty much the thing. And no disrespect, Marissa was willing to give up all of these things that she felt that she was going to get from just out of life. And the next thing was, I said, I don't see myself having one wife. She was with me in a sense of hope. I feel like she was with me in a sense of,
oh, I hope he changes. This is what most women do.
Hope, and I grew out of it. She was willing to do.
The thing is, men are not going to grow out of polygyny until all of our testosterone is stripped away, which they're trying to do. But we have sexual urges, we have sexual needs, and if you can accomplish those urges and needs, then they will be accomplished.
Do everything. Did she want to do it? Her mind and her heart wanted to do it, but her soul, that was not what her soul wanted. And then in the sense of that, like.
So you heard what he said. That's not where her soul wanted. The only women are affected by soul ties. They think that soul ties affect men and women. Men have no type of attachment to the women that they sleep with unless they actually cuff them and name them their girl. There's no such thing as soul ties for a man. You either sold your soul or you didn't. But when women have sex with men, they sell their soul to that man every single time. It's up to them to discern if he is a righteous man or a wicked man.
I felt wrong.
Shout out to Kia. He says they think their WAP is so special that she's going to be the one to change him. It's really funny. Yeah, it's absolutely hilarious.
That's why I left. That's why I had to distance myself. Because I'm not ready for that. That's the part of my life I'm not ready for. It's like we was in two different worlds. And it's like every day I had to bring her back into mine to let her know, like, hey, you told me this is what you wanted, this is what you signed up for. She was with me in a sense of hope. I feel like she was with me in a sense I gotta stick with it. If I'm caught up, if me and you say, if I tell you I'm a cheat or whatever, and you say I'm cool.
It's not cheating if you negotiate the terms of the relationship.
With that, as long as you take care of home, and which I do. I take care of home. Make sure you're right physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually.
And honestly, the way that he's speaking, he sounds like he's a good guy. He sounds like he's a good guy, but she couldn't handle it. And honestly, she should have got on his program, because you're not going to find guys who have this type of money who are going to be honest with you up front. You're not going to find guys like that. Most of the guys are going to lie straight up. So you're going to get cheated on either way, especially if you want these types of men. You're going to get cheated on either way. So at least he's honest.
Everything, make sure I'm hands-on with everything. But the littlest bit of peace where I want to do is where I do my dirt at, because I let you know that, and you approved of it.
Even the terminology, oh, where I do my dirt, it's not fucking dirt, bro. We got to start framing it different. When I go exercise my options, okay?
Signed up for it. You said it was cool. And once I do it, I don't get the peace of mind to do it.
Yep.
I don't feel free.
I told you about that peace of mind. She's trying to make him seem like he's a bad person for exercising his options.
And I don't feel free to who I am as a person. Gotta stick with it.
See, we need Kevin Samuels to speak some truth to power in this, but RIP to the brother. Woo! I mean, if only she would go back. I mean, go back. I would challenge Marissa Danae, if you're listening, go back and listen to Kevin Samuels, because you made a mistake. She made a mistake in ruining this with NLE Choppa and not giving him his piece. She made a huge mistake. So we're going to read some other tweets by her, and then we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. But anyways, Marissa Danae says, people will literally sabotage their relationship. I've realized people don't want to be happy. Oh, he's happy. All right. God can literally send you an angel. And because, oh, so she's an angel. Yeah. Fuck out of here. And because it's not toxic, it's not for you. Just doesn't make sense. People are so scared to be happy. He was happy though, with the arrangement that he negotiated with you up front. They feel like it's impossible for something without negativity. The devil got voices too. The devil plays games on your mind too. You have to be very strong-minded with God to know the difference. The devil will make you trick off what God sent you. And that crazy part is you won't even know any better. She really thinks she's a gift from God. This is crazy. Like, you're not Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck is she talking about? What's meant for me will be for me. I can't fight myself no more. I've realized I could be the best woman I can be, and I'm still not enough. I can accept certain things. That's still not enough. That's hurtful, but it can be reality, and that is okay. I was an amazing partner. Yeah, says you. I was an amazing woman. So you're not anymore. I loved deeply. I submitted, loyal. I was soft. I was supportive, faithful, and grew into an amazing woman. So he made her a better woman. Better woman. I'm not perfect, but I love this version of myself. So he literally turned her into a better woman, and now she's leaving him, or he's leaving her because she wouldn't give him the peace of mind to exercise his options. I'm honestly scared for my future and my love life. Yeah, she's approaching the wall. Like, I just don't think I ever want to love again. I just rather not. I truly believe a good woman will always win in the end. But what about the good men who you pass up every fucking day? Do they win in the end? No. Okay, so stop with, oh, I truly believe a good person's gonna win in the end. Yeah, you could say all that bullshit. Don't make it true. She'll get her love and her apology. She'll get her ring and her husband. She'll get her bag and her happiness. Oh, no, she won't. She's not going to get that ring. She ain't going to get that husband, or at least the husband that she wants. Not no nigga on NLE Choppa's. Especially if you out here in the club showing your ass on Instagram and you think you wifey material. Yeah, fuck out of here. She'll get that bag and her happiness. Bag? Okay. Okay. A good woman with a good heart will always have the last say. Yeah, that's bullshit. The man has the last say. The man has the last say. Okay? That's it. That's it. The man has the last say, because men are the prize. And she just proved it right here. She literally just proved it right here. Kia says, oh, I didn't know angels had BBLs and wicked Instagram posts of your body. Yeah, exactly. Not so angelic. Not so angelic, Miss Danae. So anyways, guys, that was really fun. Obviously, the short video is going to drop sometime this week. I'll try and drop it tomorrow if possible, but I'm at a upload limit for YouTube today. So I just thought I'd went live because that's the only way you can surpass the upload limit. But guys, we're almost monetized. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you support the channel. Make sure you keep showing love. And with that being said, we are going to get out of here. You already know what it is. Reclaim your throne.
Reclaim your throne.